Hey everyone, welcome back to Edgeverse, where we dive deep into films that change how you see the world. Today, we're exploring unseen masterpieces of world cinema that might just blow up your watch list. Hollywood blockbusters like Marvel and Star Wars dominate our screens, but there's so much more out there. What if I told you there's a universe of films by geniuses flying under the radar? Films that make you laugh, cry, think, and question everything. We're spotlighting three visionary directors, Roy Andersson from Sweden, Edward Yang from Taiwan, and Ousmane Sembène from Senegal. These artists use cinema to unpack the human condition in ways Hollywood rarely touches. Engaging with their work isn't just fun, it's essential for any true movie lover. Stick around, and I'll tell you where to find their films. Hit that like button, and let's jump in. Why do these directors matter? Hollywood's machine creates blind spots. World cinema encompasses films from Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond. It prioritizes cultural depth and social commentary over box office appeal. Big studios control distribution, making it hard for foreign films to get seen, even award winners. Streaming helps, but algorithms push familiar content. We're here to introduce you to unique voices. First, Roy Andersson, the Swedish director, a painter come to life on screen. Born in 1943, he started with A Swedish Love Story in 1970, then honed his style in advertising. He returned to features with Songs from the Second Floor in 2000, a game changer. This began his living trilogy, including A Pigeon Sat on a Branch Reflecting on Existence, which won the Golden Lion. Andersson's cinematic language is unique, static long takes called tableau vivants, with no cuts or close-ups. The camera acts like an unblinking eye, forcing you to scan every detail in his pale, muted worlds. Characters are pale-faced non-professionals and absurd, tragicomic situations, critiquing modern life and capitalism. In Songs from the Second Floor, a man announces his son's madness in a drab boardroom. He breaks down, while another character deadpans, "It's not easy being human." Pathos meets absurdity, a perfect roast of corporate alienation. Rooted in Swedish culture, his films echo Bergman's angst with dark comedy, capturing post-war guilt and bureaucratic numbness. His themes are universal. If you enjoy films that make you chuckle while pondering existence, start with his trilogy. Once you see his style, you'll never forget it. Now to Asia, Edward Yang, the late Taiwanese director who turned movies into novels. Born in 1947, Yang was a computer engineer before becoming a key player in the Taiwanese New Wave. His films are symphonies of urban life, weaving multiple stories about modern Taiwan's identity crises. Yang builds network narratives, interconnected lives crossing paths in Taipei's chaos. His masterpiece, won Best Director at Cannes, following the Jian family through everyday struggles. It's a profound look at connection and meaning through everyday struggles. A Brighter Summer Day, a 4-hour epic from 1991, is set in the 60s, about a teen in gangs and romance, reflecting Taiwan's story. Yang's work captures Taiwan's shift from tradition to modernity, east to west. His humanism shines through compassionate observation. Ever wonder how a film can feel like a whole city pulsing? That's Yang. He passed in 2007, but his films are timeless documents of change. Have you seen a movie that made you see your own life differently? Yang reminds us we're all part of something bigger. Finally, to Africa with Ousmane Sembène, the father of African cinema. Born in 1923 in Senegal, his life was epic. Fisherman, World War II soldier, dock worker, activist, novelist. He studied film in Moscow at 40, aiming to use cinema as night school to reclaim African stories. Sembène saw film as a political weapon. His debut, Black Girl, was the first sub-Saharan African feature. It follows a Senegalese woman trapped in neocolonial exploitation, flipping the colonial gaze. His films tackled big issues. Zela satirizes corrupt elites, and Seto explores clashes of tradition and religion. His last, Muladade, condemns female genital mutilation with vibrant storytelling. Despite huge challenges, Sembène built a legacy, influencing African filmmakers like a modern griot. His work proves art can change society. Imagine using movies to fight for your people's freedom. That's his power. What ties these three together? Andersson's absurdism, Yang's humanism, Sembène's politics seem worlds apart. But they all use cinema as a mirror for their nations, critiquing, exploring, and reclaiming narratives. They're true auteurs, uncompromising in vision, tackling alienation, injustice, and the search for meaning. In our digital age, access is easier, but algorithms create bubbles. Be an explorer. These directors show films' true potential beyond entertainment. They are central to cinema's richness. Their works expand your worldview, challenge assumptions, and connect us through shared humanity. Dive in. Find Songs from the Second Floor on Criterion Channel, EE on Mubi, and Black Girl on Canopy. Criterion physical copies are also great. If this sparked something, comment. Who's your favorite underrated director? Share your discoveries. If you enjoyed this, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's keep uncovering cinema's hidden gems. Thanks for watching,